I wanted to make sure formally I had heard different versions from different, and I have a list of people interviewed, starting from some of the people to other people related to people at Parks and Leisure, the individual that handled the administration at Cyclomania, some of the other individuals in positions of authority or trust at Laredo Parks and Leisure. When it was made clear to me that we had not followed the steps of the cash handling for the city of Laredo, I had to make a decision whether disciplinary action, and I started thinking about it ever since Tuesday when I left City Hall and I went home, and I didn't want to make an abrupt decision. Before the evening was over, I had made a determination that we were in error in permitting anybody to be able to take money. Now, this is not the first time that Mr. Guzman basically has had events of this nature, and the following morning I requested to talk to Mr. Guzman in the afternoon, and at the same time to get a further report about the cash. Not known to me, at that time there was a conversation that was taking place with Cyclomania about additional monies, whether additional monies, how much money he had. From what I understand, it was an initial amount of $650. I had a discussion with Councilman San Miguel at City Hall around 2 o'clock, and then later on that afternoon, the person from Cyclomania came in and deposited not only $650, but $2,300. Now, there's other things that have to be considered here. I know that at that point, some of the people at Parks and Leisure had called Cyclomania and told them not to be able to release the money to anybody, that, you know, they ought to be able to hold it. What does not sit well with me is why did he not divulge that there was not only $650, but an additional $2,300. Anyway, person walks in on Wednesday afternoon, and you know he comes in with a $650 plus a $2,300. At that point, I made up my mind that I needed to be able to have the Laredo Police Department come and do, you know, and discuss with individuals. I know that I got a report from the internal auditor that indicated that people, every time they would talk to different folks, they would change their story according to whoever they were talking to. And I said, in an effort to be able to do it and do it right, and again, Mayor, to indicate transparency has been called for, I said, I want to make sure that we formalize the related to this project. And that's what they did. I requested that I wanted a report by Friday, which means that they had to work quickly at the Laredo Police Department. I wanted to make sure that they took statements. It's a lot different, Mayor and members of the council and to the citizens of Laredo, when you're told to just sign and give a statement versus a statement where they read you your rights. That would be able to put it in proper focus. From what we understand, this information in the report, the internal auditor is still finalizing the report with some recommendations. Some of those recommendations I'll bring to you at the next meeting of the City Council. The police department finalized their report and submitted it to the district attorney's office that foresees there being no criminal charges being made. They feel that it is more of an administrative problem that we have to handle. Let me say this, and again, this is the focus. I think we could have avoided all of this if there had been one telephone call made to me on Saturday. If somebody, and that is why Mr. Guzman was suspended for 3 days without pay, because we wanted to make sure that it send the message to him and to everybody else that we cannot be doing business this way. We cannot be having, from any event that we have, was a considerable amount